Welcome to the internship course, HRS 4189. My name is Jackie Buell and I'm the coordinator for your course. We have a number of items that I think we need to take care of to be sure that you can get a smooth start in your course experience. First and foremost, are you set up in a site for your internship? If you are, let's be sure the paperwork is complete. If you're not, we need to be communicating right away. Send me an email because we need to figure out where you can do an internship. This is a time process. So please realize that we must have a contract with any of the sites students will use for this course. This means you've filled out an application form and have gotten a note back from me saying it has been approved. All I need to do is check for a contract, so please let me hear from you. So, assuming you do have an approved site, we need to have the signature of your preceptor or your site mentor on paper as well. The form is simply called a preceptor agreement form. All three of us sign it, your preceptor, you, and myself. We really should have these preceptor agreements signed and in by the end of the first week of the term. The second week, you should be setting your own objectives for the course. There are a set of instructions posted to Carmen that should help you develop your objectives. There is a course Carmen site that you need to be following along on regularly. Okay, so on these objectives, we're just looking for 2 to 3 specific goals that you are trying to achieve during your internship. Of course, you can sit down with your preceptor and have them agree with these with you and sign off on those objectives. Your front side paperwork is complete once you've got these objectives set and ready to go. You should be putting in time regularly at your internship setting. There's a time log on the course that you should use to track your hours. By the end of the term, you should accumulate 45 hours of observation or hands-on time for each semester hour that you signed up for. So if you took 1 hour, then it's 45 hours of hands-on time over the term. If you took 2 hours, it's 90, up to a maximum of 3 hours, which would mean 135 hours of time in your internship. And again, you need to log those. You'll be expected to post a short update each week about your experiences that week, and it doesn't need to be anything in particular, but you need to be communicating with me regularly that you're actually putting your time in and learning from your internship. So please follow the course week by week on Carmen. Let's take a minute to chat about the sort of activities you should be doing because we've had some issues with this in the past. These internships are considered observation opportunities. The contracts are for you to be an observer. You're not a trained physical therapist or occupational therapist yet, so if you are in one of those settings, you should not be participating in activities that require a license. In addition, you should not be the primary supervisor of children in high-risk activities like gymnastics or playground play. It's fine for you to be there with your preceptor and be helping. It's not okay to be the responsible adult in the situation. It is likely fine for you to retrieve towels or hot packs and things like that, or activities that any untrained volunteer might do. Your preceptor should recognize these are contracted as observation only, and the two of you work together to be sure that you stay within your liability limits. About halfway through the term, you should have a good idea of what you might do for a final project in the course. The objective of this final project is to have you prepare and deliver a presentation on the content matter of your internship to your course colleagues. So it somewhat depends on how many people are in the course with you, but consider demonstrating how you met your objectives. This could be a PowerPoint, it could be a short video. Make sure you have appropriate permissions if you choose to do that. It could be a paper on a particular topic, or it could be a poster on some research, anything like that that you want to do. It can be almost anything, but you'll be expected to present it in front of your colleagues. You should share your idea for this project with me along about the 7th or 8th week of the term, and I ask for them on Carmen, so just be sure you're following along Carmen. The date that these are to be completed and delivered will be posted to the course, but in general, it'll be the last week of the term or on the reading day for the finals week period. This course is credited as a pass-fail course. Please have the maturity to complete the course as it's outlined. You're expected by this point in your education to be responsible enough to complete these requirements without me asking you where your work is all the time. So be sure that you get on that Carmen course, become familiar with how it's going to go. I've tried to outline everything in a stepwise process. If you've got questions, it would be great to hear from you in week 1. Please don't come back to me week 3 or 4 and tell me that you didn't understand. I expect you to be responsible for your own success, and it'll be easy if you just follow the process. Have a great day. See you in the course.